Hello and greetings, my fellow Long Darkians, and welcome back to the Long Dark location tour. Currently right now in Mystery Lake. And last time we did Trapper's Homestead. But today, we're probably going to focus on the most important, I think, spot in the map. The number one place you probably want to base out of, just because it's got a nice central location, kind of in the middle of the map, and it's got a close location to fish. Everything else you're going to need, and we're going to talk about a lot in this video, and also check everything else out. But alright, so this is currently just a little bit right off the tracks. Forlorn Muskeg is that way. Last time we were at Trapper's Homestead that way. And as you can already see, we got bunnies right here. And this does vary a little bit, so take that with a grain of salt, because the global wildlife refresh, sometimes they do change. Yeah, we got one right here. Not too far from home. That's not terrible. And the only maybe major con, though, is you do have a few wolves on the ice. And right now we're running this in Pilgrim, so loot and everything is going to vary a little bit. And there's a nice little way if you want to try to avoid the wolf traffic. If we go off on the right side here, you go to the quiet cave as well. And then you can go back, you come right back out the bend. And we'll actually probably go through that a little bit. Good old Mystery Lake. Lac Mystere. Alright, actually first I think we're going to do... Oh, easy there, Will. Yeah, you do have the Mystery Lake overlook right over there. That does also have some rabbits and some ptarmigan. And we'll go up there really quick as well to show that off. I do want to focus on this one. And it has two doors. I always recommend never going out this door. Sometimes you have a wolf. It doesn't happen very often anymore, though, because it used to be a thing. If you got this side, sometimes there'd be a wolf right here, and boom. Here, at least you got a little bit of protection. Yeah, just in case. You don't really probably have to worry about it, but you never know. But alright, so there will probably be quite a bit of loot in here, we'll have to see. Numbers, of course. Clean it up, very nice. It's got a good amount of reclaimed wood, and there is a radio in here as well. When you do get the trader unlocked. Not really necessary. Sadly, you can't move it anywhere else. Just maybe if you want to phone in a trade before you get back out to Coastal Highway. Other than that, it's not really that useful. And it does have two floors, and I do want to get both of the fire things running too, just to show this off. See if we got any reclaimed wood and stuff around here. I won't need a tinder plug. There's usually a line and hook here as well if you want to get a fishing tackle. I believe even an interloper should have that.
This stuff will come in handy.
Very nice, okay. You always do want to check the corners around here and also right around the corner here just in case. Got a good amount of stuff. I'm not going to be picking up too much in this video because this is just for the tour. Okay, we got a skillet. Yeah, I might let you have a little something there, Will. Tour guide is thirsty work. Got a skillet. And good, nice bit. You also have, remember, you also have your potato bag as well, usually. That is not too bad. Can't open it, I won't say no. There's a note for the, explaining kind of the radio, a little bit of a lore as well. And that is only dependent, yeah, if you do have the DLC. So do keep that in mind. There's also, you got the cougar. A little bit of cloth. Sadly, no Carl in this run. Oh, very sad. It does have the luxury of 2 stoves. Chips, I'll take that. Why not? Got a pretty decent bed. Not the best bed, but yeah, pretty decent. You do have a good amount of reclaimed wood. Storage-wise, though...
Someone's stash.
Might grab that book. I do want to get a fire going. Check something out. About 15 right there. You can actually, you know, once you get the woodworking tools, get everything in here, get the furniture workbench, customize with some more storage. I think this place is pretty lovely. So yeah, those are 10. So not the best storage in the game. Definitely think trappers, when you have those containers under the bed. Yeah, it is a bit better, but this not terrible. You can get away with it. And you do have these cabinet as well. I think there's... Yeah, it's only... It's actually 10, so that actually ends up being 40. Not terrible. It's like better to have it all in one spot if you can, but all right. That's 2 floors. Very nice, very homey, very decorative. I do like it quite a bit. I don't think you can. I would love to repair this though. Is my only caveat I would like, but I don't think you can with the tools. All right, got a nice amount of cloth as well. And when the aurora hits these lights, oh, it really kind of reminds you of the holidays, right? Okay. I'm going to show off a couple other things real close by. Then I want to check it out because I'm generally also really curious. Oh, no, because it does funnel, because I was wondering. Because we got a stove on this side. We should be able to have smoke coming out of both of these. And I think we might go do that. Okay. There's a couple of sticks around here. Yeah, but if you go down here, you got Dave's quiet little clearing, corner spot. And then we just follow it, you'll get all the way to the back of Mystery Lake there. Where you have quite a few cabins, including the lone cabin. And it depends, because on Interloper, there's more than a few of them burned down. But here on Pilgrim, they're all good to go. Yes, you have a number of fishing huts as well. And then if you go off to the left, you do have, that'll lead you right out by to the dam. Alan's Quiet Cave as well. It's kind of, I kind of like that because you don't go through derailment. And it's a little, sometimes you get a wolf back there, but generally it's pretty quiet. At least until you get to the dam. It's not bad. Also remember, we do have a cave straight ahead, all the way straight ahead. And that rope that leads up to the prepper cache. I've covered that in other videos, Let's Plays, etc. I do want to show this off because I wonder how many, I might even cover this in one of the location videos. So I don't know if it's worth the location video itself because it doesn't have a lot going for it, but you can definitely base out of here. We're going to go to the Mystery Lake overlook. Just because I think it's pretty important in your survival plan. Especially if you get cabin fever. This is a really nice spot to go up. Can I go up this way? Watch out, spraining your ankle. It does tend to happen a time or two up here. Right now, currently, we're actually not a sprain risk. So yeah, once you get the incline going. And you can access also from that, where I showed you to go out to the dam. If you go up that way, there's a rope and you can get up this way. Not really worth it doing it the rope, though. Yeah, it's better just to go this way. Go around the side a little bit. And there it is. Surprising. There should be a deer carcass usually up here as well. You can hear that. And sometimes, yeah, we do have we already have, well, there's probably a lot more on Pilgrim, of course. Got 3 maple right there. Lovely jubbly. And that rope is always there from the cave, because it also does have a memento box as well. Of course, it's a tour video, we don't have that key.
What have we here?
Oh, I might. Alright. I spoil you, will. Okay, there we go. Corpse, usually. And really, when you get cabin fever, this is not a bad spot to hang out. And we should have some rabbits. Not always, but we should have some rabbits up here, too. And, of course, ptarmigan. Right now, I don't see any rabbits, though. Oh, no, I do hear the ptarmigan, though. If we can sneak up on them for a closer look. Gonna hop like a rabbit. They'll never notice. I think it's straight up ahead, just in that grass up ahead. Don't worry, I got this. The pilgrim actually got 5. And that deer carcass. This is a nice little spot. I just wanted to kind of highlight how to get here. Because it's a really nice spot, probably overlooked a little bit. Let's head back down. I saw not a lot of sticks up here, though. Which is surprising with how many trees we have up here, really. But all, if you are staying, like, long-term in Mystery Lake, kind of in the long run, I do recommend this place over Trappers. Trappers is nice, but location-wise and just being efficient, there's fish out here. And that balances out the scurvy quite a bit. And yeah, later on in the run, when you get like 500-600 days plus, 1,000 plus, you're always going to kind of be a little bit deficient on the vitamin C. Yeah, this just comes right back down. And I broke the other wrist. So yeah, there is a little bit of risk. If crampons, we'll make that a bit better. Yeah, you're not too far from the fishing hut. Pretty hard to get lost out here as well. Yeah, there's a number of good looting spots. And you're about, like, you know, it said, you're a little bit away from Fuller Muskeg. You're a little bit away from the ravine. It is pretty perfect by all accounts. So it is probably my top recommendation if you want to survive long term out here. Though personally, yeah, Trappers is my favorite. But you can survive anywhere in the long dark if you put your mind to it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave off here. This has been the camping office. I do highly recommend. Let me know what you think about the camping office in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.